Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we are going to go on a little adventure in the Nether and take on a piglin Bastion Remnant. And yeah, without further ado, let's get going. Alright, so here we are. We are in the Bastion Remnant. That is our desert temple or desert portal right there. So we're gonna go ahead and bridge over to this, and we're just gonna go for it. So yeah, these things are pretty winding, and you do get an achievement. Those are the days. And these structures are meant to be like, I guess you could say, kind of broken down in a way. And as you can see, there's some hoglins in here. You can see a lot of piglins around. This one actually seems to be a pretty big bastion. Either it's a bigger bastion or there's two here. So you'll see, let me go ahead and make a little platform here so we can look at some of the stuff in here. Alright, so as you can see, there's some gold blocks right there. I'm trying to find a piglin brute, which I don't see any right now. So we're gonna... And you'll find these little sources of lava all through here. There's a piglin brute. So those guys, as you can see, are wearing the black armor. They're a little bit different than the regular piglins that we deal with. Because those guys, you can't distract them with gold, and they are automatically hostile to the player. So what we're gonna do with this guy, because he will be a problem. Now this one, being that it spawned in a crimson forest, is a little bit more dangerous than our typical bastion. Now you'll see these blocks of gold all throughout the structure. That's just to kind of, I guess, signify that the piglins like their gold, and you know, kind of make it look like they've been collecting the gold and storing it, but they can't actually break any blocks. So, ooh. Alright guys, I want to try and get down to some of the chests, and then I'll come right back. Alright, so in these bastions, you will find different types of loot. You can get the ward pigs for opening a chest within a bastion too, because piglins don't like it when you open them, their stuff. So, but there you go. So this is some of the stuff that we can find inside of a bastion. We'll get to the ancient debris later, but you have bone blocks, iron blocks, you can find gold, you can find magma cream, obsidian. It all kind of depends on where you're at, what kind of bastion you're at, and stuff like that. So this is all stuff that we can find, but we are definitely going to need all of this stuff. So we'll take that, and then we will just go ahead and break the chest. That way we don't come back for it again. But as you can see in the subtitles, it says that Piglin snorts angrily, and that's because I broke the... Yeah. It's because I broke the chest around them. But yeah, as you can see, they're all mad at me now. Which is fine. I'll just take this. Let them come up here. What we can do to anger them again is we can actually take this chest, set it back down, open it, close it, and even break it. And there you go. And that's a quick way of dealing with the piglins if you don't want to try and take them all on. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and look for some more stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I found another chest. We open this one up. It's got some gilded blackstone, which is actually a gold, kind of like a gold block. We got some spectral arrows, got some iron nuggets, another gold block. So we'll take all this. And you'll find the gilded blackstone, like, in this area. So if you want to, you can always just take it. And best thing is to silk touch it because it's kind of rare. And you can still touch it and just pick up the whole ingot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my energy chest down because my inventory is full. And I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff in here. Another quick thing, if you haven't found a fortress yet and you happen to come here, this is a good place to get some nether wart and some soul sand. Now we've already gotten soul sand when we were in the fortress, but and it's only in certain ones. There's housing, there's stables, and then there's treasure. And this is a housing bastion, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, the piglins actually hunt the hoglins. Alright, and sometimes you will run into these scenarios where you find, I guess you could say it's like a vault. And it will have some gold blocks inside, and it will anger the piglins because they can hear the block breaking even though they don't necessarily see it happen. But it's a good little source of gold, breaking these open and taking the contents. And one thing about piglin fruits is they are persistent. So even if you leave the area, come back, without killing all the brutes, they should essentially still be there, unless they like fall in lava or something like that. And a lot of times when you come into a bastion, if you see a block like this, that might insinuate that there's a vault underneath of it, because the piglins use this chiseled almost like a pig snout on the blackstone to mark their vaults, from what I've learned. I don't go around really doing a lot of these bastions just because they are a little bit hard to navigate, but they are also a good way for some early ancient debris and stuff like that before you actually go ancient debris mining. So, good thing to have access to if you can. And I'm sure there's a intended way to go through these, but I just kind of mine my way through them. Tear through them the best that I can, just trying to find everything that I can, especially on the inner sections of them, just because once you get in here, it can you can get turned around pretty fast if you're not careful. And you can't distract brutes with gold, so if you were thinking, oh well, I'll just mine some gold and distract them, yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. If it did, I would be, because I don't like dealing with brutes at all, because even the golden axe, even though it doesn't have a very high durability, it still is a fairly effective weapon that if you're not careful, you can have a fairly bad day if you get hit with it. Alright, so I just walked into this other bastion, and this seems to be a treasure bastion. So we're gonna go and look and see what we got. You can actually find some diamond tools in here, along with all the normal stuff. Hold on, let me turn this music down because it's a little loud. There we go. But we found another right upgrade. Found some more guild blackstone, more bone bricks, more chains, more spectral arrows. We'll take those because those are actually pretty good. Well, the enchantment on them is pretty good. With me not doing a lot of piglin trading, it's kind of hard to show you guys all the stuff that we can do with piglins. All right. But yeah, as you can see, these bastions do tend to get pretty big. They can end up being pretty winding structures. This just so happened to be 2 bastions in one. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for yet, unfortunately. Because there's a music disc in here called Pig Step. And that's actually what I'm looking for. Alright guys, if I find anything interesting, I will definitely come back. But if I don't find anything else interesting in here, I will see you guys back at the house. Alright, so I found this this ruined nether portal. It's actually not too far from the bastion, so what I want to do is I want to see where it goes. So we're going to put our ender chest down, and we are going to grab our torches out. We're going to go ahead and put our obsidian back, throw the crying obsidian in there. Oh, and we're going to throw the gilded blackstone in there, and the nether quartz ore. Yeah, I think that's everything that I want to throw in there for now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh! If there was lava under that, that would not have been good. Now in these, you will find these flint and steels. You'll find basic stuff for like the nether portal. And you'll have like all the stuff around it to build another portal. But go ahead and I want to see where this one pops us out at. Okay, so this one just popped us out at our desert. Not quite sure where at though. Well, there's a desert village over here, so we'll go ahead and look at that. Oh, I did end up finishing raiding the Piglin Bastion, and I didn't really find anything that was of any importance in there, so I decided just to omit the rest of it from the video. But yeah, let's go over here and let's see what's going on with this village. Wow, this is a pretty big village, actually. It's an awful small blacksmith hut. Definitely might have to come back here, because, pretty big village. I could see me expanding quite a bit of it. I'll snag the emeralds. And, we'll leave the food there for now. That's a lot of cactus. Let me go ahead and grab that, because I need to get a cactus farm set up here soon so we can have some green dye. Plus, I mean, I like looking at the potted cactus. Desert villages look a lot better than they used to. Not that they particularly looked bad before, they've had an upgrade since 1.7. And I never really come to the desert that much because, well, the only thing I come here for is sand, and with the new generation you can actually find a pretty big beach. Usually. Alright, let's see if I can make it. I like doing that. But yeah, I like how they have the crafting tables now in the villages. It's a nice little touch. Cartographer. Let me go. You get out of your bed. Let me lay down. And you can have your bed back. I just wanted to snag a quick nap in it. Interesting little house. Alright, well yeah, it looks like there's nothing really of importance here. But I will show you guys camels, because I see one over here. So these are the new mob in Minecraft, the camel. I can't really make him do anything right now. But yeah, I like how their ears move. Yeah, I like how their ears move when they... Well, it's not really when they move, but they kind of move randomly. I think that's a nice little touch. Alright, so we might have to come back through that portal again. If nothing else, just to get the camel. But while we're here, we're gonna go check out that village. Because we haven't really found an abandoned village yet. And I'm hoping to find one so I can... I mean, not that I want it to be abandoned, but I would like to find one on camera just to kind of show you guys what to expect. Because sometimes you'll find an abandoned village and they'll have like zombies and stuff like that, but they have their own little interesting little cycle. And this one's a fairly large village on its own. And I don't know where this is in relation to our portion of the desert, but... Okay, yeah, I do. I found this one last time I was here, which means our portal... But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to show you guys. You know, ruin portals are fun, and I will come back when we get to the house, and I'll show you guys what all we got. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back at home, and let's go downstairs real quick. We'll look and see what all we got from that little expedition of ours. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of the nether blocks away. Go ahead and put the blackstone up. Put the most of the soul sand up. I'll keep the soul soil out. I'll put up the crimson and warped nylium. We'll keep our gold out. We'll put up the glowstone. We'll come over here to our copper chest. And we'll throw some copper in there. And we will go ahead and look at what we got. Alright, so this right here is the snout banner pattern that is used with the loom, which we haven't really gotten into that, but we will soon. We got some spectral arrows. Those have a nice little property to them. I'll show you guys in a minute what that does. We got some pork chops from all those hoglins. We got some ancient debris. Now this is a very important block, and I will get to that very soon. Probably cover that in the next episode. Then we also got 20 gold blocks, 4 iron blocks, some chains, some iron nuggets, and some crying obsidian. And we got this gilded blackstone. Now the gilded blackstone is interesting because unlike... let me check this before I say so, but I don't think... Yeah. See, the nether gold can be put into a furnace and you'll get gold from it. But you can't do that with the gilded blackstone. But there are cases where the gilded blackstone will actually give you gold from smelting from breaking the block with like fortune or something like that. So that's an interesting property of gilded blackstone. But we're gonna go ahead and put the nether quartz there. That's a nice little way of getting some XP back since we used our pickaxes pretty thoroughly in there. Got more blackstone just to go with all of what we have now. The crying obsidian can go in here in our obsidian chest, which we have over a stack in our chest, and we have some in our inner chest. Yeah, we got 13, so let's grab some of those obsidian blocks. keep us some of those in there. That way, whenever we're going through the nether, we have a quick way to making another portal if we want to hop out real quick and see what's around us. So we got this diamond shovel in there as well. And we'll put our lava bucket back in there. But yeah, got a pretty decent amount. That netherite upgrade, this right here, that is the only way that we can now upgrade our gear to netherite is by using these. And so I'm going to put those down here with the armor trims because they're actually pretty valuable, just as valuable if not more valuable than the armor trims. So we'll put that in there, and we will put the ancient debris right above it. And we'll throw the pork chops in there. I'll come up here and put that up. Now I'm going to show you guys what these arrows do, because what they do is actually pretty fun. As you see, they're gold. Now, with infinity, you can't just use up the arrows as you shoot them because they're specialty arrows. But as you see, it makes the creepers glow when you hit them, or if you hit the skeleton with them, the skeleton will glow. And that's all they do. They just... Whoa, that was a creeper. Don't want them destroying my base. Haven't been back here in a while. Don't want to have to fix it the first night that I'm back. As you can see, I got quite a bit of mobs spawning. And they'll glow for as long as they're, well, for a good duration of time. It's usually as long as they're alive when it comes to a bow like this one. But yeah, you can pick them up after using them. As long as they don't hit their target. If they do hit their target, they're gone. So, just keep that in mind. But I need to replenish some of our gunpowder, so... But yeah, that's a quick little example of what they do. They're more effective for, like, if you're fighting the Ender Dragon or something later on down the road and you want to be able to keep an eye on them. Or her, I guess, because when we get to the Ender Dragon, you'll see why I call it a her instead of a him. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get back inside. Hopefully before it turns daytime so we can go to sleep real quick. I think we may have missed our window. Let's try real quick. There we go. Quick sleep. We'll go ahead and close this. And we will put these spectral arrows up, even though we only have 8 left. And I will show you guys how you make them. Put our string over here. And we'll keep our bones and stuff. Keep the bones, keep the rotten flesh, keep the spider eyes. put our emeralds right here. And put the gunpowder right there. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for right now. We will go ahead and get some of our tools squared away. And I have an arrow in the back of my head. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for right now. My name is Buzzy107, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright, bye.